percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
With the start of the new decade comes new anime series, but it also means new anime movies. This list looks at 10 movies that are planned to be released in 2020. While there are a plethora of movies being released in 2020, be sure to check out the ones that didn't make the list. Anime movies have been a hit over the last decade. There's been amazing dramas like Your Name, tearjerkers like A Silent Voice, and seem to get better as the years go on. Just last year, we got Promare, an anime movie by Studio Trigger which took the spring 2009 season by storm. Number 10. Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Eternal. Kicking off the list is Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Eternal. The anime movie follows the events of the Sailor Moon manga. As planned for part of Sailor Moon's 25th anniversary special, the anime movie will be split into 2 parts and will cover the dream arc of this series. Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Eternal will be adapted by Studios Toei Animation and Studio Dean and is projected to be released on September 11. Number 9. Goblin Slayer, Goblin's Crown. Coming soon is Goblin Slayer, Goblin's Crown. Goblin Slayer was the talk of the fall 2018 season, attracting a lot of controversy over the events of the first episode. The anime follows Goblin Slayer, who, as you could guess, is good at slaying goblins. In fact, it's the only thing he will slay. Teaming up with priestess who provides support for him, Goblin Slayer frees different villages from brutal goblins. Goblin Slayer, Goblin's Crown will be adapted by Studio White Fox and is projected to be released on February 1. Number 8. Violet Evergarden. After the events of the Great War, our protagonist, Violet Evergarden, works at the CH Postal Services as an auto-memory doll. Violet had suffered wounds to her hands and was left feeling confused about the concept of love when someone close to her dies in the war. Violet now is tasked with the job of writing the feelings of others onto paper. The Violet Evergarden movie is expected to portray the events after episode 13 of the anime. Violet Evergarden's anime movie will be adapted by Kyoto Animation Studio and is projected to be released on April 24.
それが彼女にとって本当の幸せだと思うから、たとえ離れていても、もう会えなくても、彼女への気持ちは変わらない。その彼女の名はバイオレット・エヴァーガーデン。
Number 7. Princess Principal, Crown Handler. Princess Principal is set in the early 20th century in London. The city has been divided by a wall separating the kingdom and the Commonwealth. Following 5 girls that attend Queen's Mayfair School, they work undercover as spies for the Commonwealth. Each of the girls possesses useful skills that help with their spy work, such as mimicry, manipulation, and samurai skills. Princess Principal, Crown Handler will be adapted by Acta Studio and is projected to be released on April 10. Originally, the anime movie was announced as a 6-part movie. Number 6. Shirobako. Shirobako is an anime original, getting a sequel anime movie very soon. The anime is set at Kaminoyama High School. 5 otaku best friends group up together to form the animation club. Together, they create their own anime for the culture festival. Years later, 2 of the club members work at Musashino Animation, while the others didn't achieve their dreams. No giving up, the 5 friends do what they can to achieve success. Shirobako's anime movie will be adapted by PA Works Studio and is projected to be released on February 29.
私たちの今をかけた戦いの物語。
ムサになんかうまいこと回ればいいな。
おかわりするかい？クソだ！
わかりました。頑張ります。
ごめんな。良いでありません。
Number 5. Fatestay Night, Heaven's Feel 3, Spring Song. The third of 3 anime movies in the Fatestay Night Heaven's Feel series is Spring Song. All 3 anime movies, Presage Flower, Lost Butterfly, and Spring Song, adapt the third route of Fatestay Night. Fatestay Night Heaven's Feel follows the events of the 5th Holy Grail War. Shiro Emiya and Sakura Mato are the protagonists of Presage Flower. In Lost Butterfly, the master of the Holy Grail War is revealed and Shiro plans to keep them safe. Fatestay Night Heaven's Feel 3 Spring Song will be adapted by Studio Ufotable and is projected to be released on March 28.
誕生は近い。
そこまでよ。さくら。
さくらはもう何人も殺してる。
私の方が強いわな。
Number 4. Given. The Boys Love Music anime from 2019 is returning this year with a sequel anime movie. Given follows Ritsuka Uenoyama and his band who need a singer. Ritsuka meets Mafuyu Sato at school when he ends up fixing his broken guitar strings. Mafuyu doesn't know the first thing about playing guitar and watches the band play at the studio to get a better idea. Ritsuka comes across Mafuyu singing and offers him a spot on the band, which he takes. Given will be adapted by Studio Lurch and is not confirmed for a specific date yet.
夜明けが来るのが怖かった。指は離れていく。どこにも行きたくなんかないのに。それでももうすぐ夜が明ける。
Number 3. Demon Slayer, Infinity Train. A popular trend recently for anime that have been well received is to get a sequel movie instead of a second season. This has been the case for a few series on the list as well as shows like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Demon Slayer was the talk of 2019 and has been confirmed for a sequel movie in 2020. Demon Slayer follows Tanjiro Kamado after his family was slaughtered by demons. Tanjiro's sister, Nezuko, managed to survive but was turned to a demon. He searches for a way to revert his sister and avenge his family. Demon Slayer Infinity Train will be adapted by Studio Ufotable and it is not confirmed for a specific date yet.
だから柱である俺が来た。この煉獄の赤き炎刀がお前を骨まで焼き尽くす。
Number 2. Made in Abyss, Dawn of the Deep Soul. The third anime movie in the Made in Abyss series, Made in Abyss Dawn of the Deep Soul, is the next part of the anime following the events of the first season. The first 2 Made in Abyss movies were summaries of the first season up to this point, and the series is now continuing again. Riko is searching for her mother at the bottom of the abyss, accompanied by a robot boy named Regu. The abyss is the tough place for the divers, learning new things as they descend. Made in Abyss, Dawn of the Deep Soul will be adapted by Studio Kinema Citrus and is projected to be released on January 17.
私、一緒に冒険に行きたいんだ。行っちゃダメ。
共に夜明けを見届けましょう。
何が夜明けだ。
愛娘の思いをあんな形にしたいい理由などあってたまるか。
Number 1. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0. Rounding out the list as one of the most anticipated anime movies in recent years is Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0. The anime movie is the 4 movies in the Evangelion Rebuild series and will be the conclusion. The Evangelion series has spanned over decades, with Neon Genesis Evangelion being released during the fall 1995 season. The franchise has built a legacy in the anime community that will be remembered in the continuing years. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 will be adapted by Studio Khara and is projected to be released on June 27.